Hi everyone, my name's Faith Willis, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I live in Washington State with my mom, my dad, my 14-year-old brother Colin, my 4-year-old sister Kira, and my rescue Boston Terrier, Hero. I am an Irish American and I have dual citizenship and have lived in both countries for multiple years. Going along with that, I love travel and I've been to countries like Germany, Austria, Italy, France, Portugal, Slovenia, England, the Netherlands, and Belgium. I've also been to 20 states approximately, and Canada. When I travel, I love to visit the historic sites. My other favorite hobbies include politics. I love soapboxing about every issue I can think of, and reading about the Constitution and protecting religious freedom in America, as well as writing my own books, making up my own languages, reading a lot of fantasy, building Legos with my brother Colin, playing with my sister Kira and reading her stories, and messing around with my family every day. Hopefully, after I finish this course, I'll have completed about 8 at the time, I will be closer to getting my AA in interdisciplinary studies. And after that, I'm planning on studying political science or law and joining the Air Force. Currently, I don't have a job and I'm focusing more on school than anything else, because my parents tell me it's very important, and I totally agree with them. I'm most excited to learn in this class about how to hone my public speaking skills, especially since I'm not always comfortable in front of an audience, especially even if they're on a phone. That's probably the most nerve-wracking for me than anything else. I'm also excited to learn more about how to communicate in the digital age, since I've never been on social media, and I've also never done anything on YouTube before. This will be a very interesting experience for me. Now, about life experiences. I'd say I have quite a few, but I only have time to talk about one. So I'd probably choose the one that means so much to me. One time, I was 8 years old. I lived on a beach in Ireland called Ballycronin. Ballycronin is so small, you won't be able to find it on any maps except for maybe Google, and you'd have to zoom in so much, it would be crazy. On Ballycronin Beach, no one was really there except for in the summer. So every day I'd go out by myself or with my brother, and we'd play along the seashore or climb the cliff path and just sit there and watch the sun on the water. It was one of those days, and I was sitting on a little patch of heather just watching the ocean after I had gone to my friend's party. Back then, I didn't have very many friends. I'd only lived in Ireland for about a year and a half. And what friends I did have often left me for other friends that they'd had for longer, or kind of left me out, even incidentally. At that time, I often felt very alone and isolated, and missed having my family that I used to have back in the United States. However, that very day, when I was feeling so down and depressed, God came to me. He almost spoke to me, and I felt His presence around me, and it was like I'd been hit with a lightning bolt. I just felt so warm and loved and safe, and like every feeling of isolation was gone. And I knew the lesson I really learned was that God doesn't care about your friends that much. If you don't have any, that's okay. He'll be your friend. And that meant so much to me, that God was my friend, that Jesus was my friend. And I have not doubted the existence of God to this very day. Even when I struggle to be a Christian, or when I have recommitted my life to Jesus so many times, it's always stood out to me that He wanted to talk to me. He wanted to be with me, and it's had a huge impact on how I live my life and how I'm friendly to people who don't have any other friends. I'm so happy to be in class with all of you, and I can't wait to see all your speeches. I really hope that we all do well in this class, and I'm praying for each and every one of you. I also pray that all of you deal with your speech anxiety, if you have any, like I do. Anyway, I gotta go. Bye!